this and then get the YouTube link. I always like this theme. It's very beautiful with the second part added. Because, the second part came in, I think, with Final Fantasy 4? Or maybe it was 5, but this second half you're hearing now. Before that, it just looped the beginning part. Wait, why don't I have the link?
There it is.
Oh, you know what? This is so weird. I think, there. I think when I copied it, it got some weird special character in there. So I'm like, what happened to the link? Alright. Alright, yeah, so we should be good now. The stream's going, YouTube's fine, I'm not glitching out. It looks kind of blurry on YouTube. Is it blurry?
On Discord it isn't, but I don't know if that's how the game is supposed to look on it.
It is definitely, well, it's not blurry, but it's just, phone resolution. So like that widescreen with the extra size.
Yeah,
Maybe that's why it looks blurry on YouTube. But yeah, hello YouTube.
How old is this game?
Good question. It's not new. Final Fantasy Dimensions.
If it is pretty old, then you know why the quality is like that.
It came out in 2010. But the thing is, the original version was made before that, if I'm not mistaken. Like, the one it was originally based on was a Java phone game. Oh, no, I see. Okay, so yeah, the original version that it was based on came out in 2010. This version of the game on Android came out in 2012. This is like an enhanced remake of it. Because, those old Java phones were, how should I say this? They were like laggy and stuff, and they didn't have much memory. So it was much simpler, but the gameplay was the same. It was just not as flashy. But yeah, I was happy to show you guys this game because, like I said, this is using the same job system as Final Fantasy V. So that means you can learn and master abilities across different jobs and mix and match. So there's a lot of customization here, just like Final Fantasy V. You can make some insane combinations by just experimenting. And of course the music's good too, which you'll see. The only thing that sucks is that this game doesn't have controller support, but since it came out in 2012, I guess I shouldn't be too surprised. So like when I'm playing this through this BlueStacks, I'm using the mouse for everything. That's the way it must be. In an age long past, the world was suffocating under the crushing grip of war. Only the efforts of the idealistic Avalonian Empire were enough to bring the warm embrace of peace to the land and lead it towards a new age of prosperity. You know how it usually starts with these games. War. War never changes.
Wrong franchise.
And it's chapter based. So yeah, the graphics are higher resolution here in this version of the game, and that looks like an emulation error.
Big cube.
This noise, I can almost feel it. It looks like somebody stood up one of those cardboard cutouts behind the tower. The time has come. Let us go, Sigurd.
Oh, it's the shadow. Okay.
Could it be? I should let you hear this music though. This is the overworld theme. Really nice. Does it get you in the adventuring mood?
Kind of.
An Avalonian airship? Man, one of these days, just you wait. A strong, hot-headed youth of the small kingdom of Flux dreams of riding an airship. I know you get to name the characters, but I'm just going to keep them default, so everybody knows what their names are. Always with your heads in the clouds, so... Let you hear the battle theme too.
I'm already blacking out the guitars.
Guitars? A kind-hearted young lad, childhood pal of Soul. The two have a friendly rivalry. I don't know how you pronounce that. Is it Glaive or is it Glaive? Either way, that's his name.
It's like Glaive.
Looks like you're the one who needs to come back down to Earth. You were lucky today, so... Someone's a little salty. Just listen to the two of you, all worked up over nothing. A cheerful young woman has a loving older brother, treats Soul like a kid. And then her name's Diana. Like Wonder Woman. Diana, what are you doing all the way out here? Same thing as we are. Huh? Don't play daft. So you mean you're all here to... Why else, you lunkhead? You know my brother's coming back from his expedition. Shall we then? Keep an eye out for monsters, will ya? But aren't you going to protect us? Of course. Well, with confidence like that, I'm sure that the Empire would be tripping over itself to recruit you. You take that back. Something is gray and orange.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, the story we don't need. So you already got to hear it. But something I found out, I don't know if this was new or not, but you can do this.
Oh. Cool.
I'm guessing it's doing it for every track too, so I guess we can see what the battle theme sounds like this. But first, I'm going to make the game harder. Don't trust me. This game's already pretty nicely balanced in the sense that it's not. I don't think I've ever had a point where I felt like I was steamrolling everything. Like I always felt like I still had to level up to give myself some cushion. I mean, I didn't need to grind to just stay alive, but I also needed to grind to have more resources. So it's like, and you'll see that. Doing that so I can keep the thing here. It kind of sounds like they made it with Family Tracker.
I still prefer the other version.
Oh no, I get that. I was going to change it back. I was just curious what it sounded like because I hadn't heard it before. Now I can see what they're telling me, so it's just like...
Eye drops.
Eye drops. Gotta keep them nice and...
Big Goron. I really wish I could just use the keyboard, but I can't. Okay, I think she might need that now. Can you not like map certain bits of the screen to a click on the emulator?
I haven't tried that, but that would be interesting because it's like this is touch control. So how would you? I guess you mean like that, like mapping a button press to a certain part of the screen.
Yeah.
I don't know if it lets you do that. That'd be something worth looking into. I've never tried that before, so.
I suppose it would only be useful for in the world because it looks like the other stuff is, all menus.
Yeah, and that's what I mean. Like, I'll be fine with that, but at the same time, I figured it's not that bad. Like, even at the highest speed, you saw it's not too unmanageable with just the mouse, but it's just, it would be faster if you had a D-pad. These extra items should help us stay alive a bit longer. But yeah, like I said, the balance of this game, even if you gain a few levels, you won't feel like you're overpowered, so it really is just giving you a cushion. Because they hit pretty damn hard, and you've already seen that just up to now. That's why I came here to get some stuff right away. I think might be able to buy a holy armor. Yeah, like the shields would be a good thing to start with. I really wish they ported it to something else though. Like instead of it just staying on the smartphones, this would have been a great game to put on Steam or something.
Yeah.
Especially now that the other ones are there. Like, I mean, I don't really care for the Pixel remasters, but like at least they're there. I would like this to have been there too, because it's just as classic experience as Yellows. Hello. So yeah, this is Soul's home. If you're hurt, you can always just come to the bed here and sleep for free. I find it funny they put an inn in the same town when you can just literally come home and sleep. Yeah. Actually, can you use any bed? Or do you have to use that one? I haven't tried using this bed. Okay, yeah, you have to use that one. No sleeping in your mom's bed.
What about the other two? Where are they sleeping?
Well, they have different houses.
So they just go home.
Yeah. Well, oh, you mean like when they got in the same bed? Well,
Yeah.
I think so. Like, it depends on the game you're playing. Some of the games, will actually sort of like split out and then go to different beds, but not all of them do that. It depends on the game. But you can see we kind of need the HP and stuff here, so at least got them shields. I think that enemy first debuted in Final Fantasy VI. Oh, hello, Xavier Chase. How are you doing? Oh, also happy birthday! I didn't know your birthday was soon. This game is got its own story. It's basically a split between chapters and two separate worlds. You'll see that. But also, the gameplay is very similar to Final Fantasy V. So it has the same sort of job system where you can learn and master abilities across different classes and mix and match them like this. So you'll be able to make some insane combinations and have a lot of replay value here. Slog off. No urchins allowed on my watch. Now just imagine reading that and an Oblivion Guard voice.
I can actually hear it.
Who are you calling urchins? Besides, we have every right to be here as you. Someone hasn't changed a bit. A swordsman and soul seeker, lost his parents at a young age, brother Diana. So yeah, his name is, I guess that's pronounced Aegis? Or is it a G? I'm not sure.
Aegis?
Aegis? Here to greet the town hero, are we? I'm no hero. Of course you are. Not a man for 50 miles would deny your skill with the sword. Why, it's only a matter of time before the Empire comes calling. You are too kind. Did you hear that, Aegis? The Empire!
Imperial scum.
And now you can't unhear it. What's wrong with you, Diana? Let her be, Soul. But is something troubling you, sis? It's nothing. Let's head back to town. Everyone is waiting. Right. Good day, then. He must be British. A good day to you, sir. And welcome back. And yes, he's actually in the party. Look at that. If you were struggling, they were like, here, have a safety net. Because the monsters do start hitting hard, but I just went to buy some shields, so it won't hit as hard. Welcome home, Aegis. It's good to be back. I'm looking forward to spending some time with my family. I must first ask you to come to the castle. You have been summoned. By the king? Aegis, do you think this is about... Don't worry, I'll be back soon. I hope so. Aha! I believe our friends had an epiphany. Glaive, you remember that soldier that about Aegis? It's only a matter of time before the Empire comes calling. Shut up, soul. What? What did I say? Aegis has always wanted to go to Avalon. Why can't we be excited for him? I never said we couldn't. What's with her? If your head was any thicker, they could use it to fortify the castle walls. That's a bit sharp. Hey, what do you mean by that? Did you ever once stop to think what will happen to Diana if Aegis leaves for Avalon? What will happen? I don't know. She'll go with him, maybe? Which means we'll never see her again. Oh. Right, I didn't think of that. Obviously. Maybe you should go talk to her. By just barging in casually. Hey, Diana. I'm sorry. Don't worry about it. But I said don't worry about it. How'd it go? She's really angry. Not surprising, considering the circumstances. We'd best leave her be. Yeah. Just leave me alone. And don't even think of following me to the castle. Diana, wait. You know they won't let you go to the gates. Who said anything about going to the gates? Because, you know, there's always an alternate route in these RPGs. Not you again. How many times do I have to tell you? The castle isn't a playground. Also, imagine that in Oblivion Guard's voice. Told ya, no way we're getting in. You remember I said not to worry about gates? Follow me. No way! How'd you know about a hidden passage? None of all of us spend our days fooling around. Come on, time's a wasting. And this is where the monsters start getting hard. What'd you say?
How do the gods not see that?
Well, it is kind of off in the corner. So, like...
You'd hear someone moving a giant statue, though.
Yeah, you would hear that, true. I should be careful, because if you're not careful, the monsters in here can wipe you out really quickly this early in the game. You can tell they definitely tried to do some balancing changes here, because some of the stuff like counterattacks don't do nearly as much damage here as they did in Final Fantasy V. Like, I think it did just your normal damage, but here it seems to do like a third of it. Or half. Oh dang, that wasn't even that far. Okay, let me see. How are we looking at her magic? Okay, I'll try to press on a little bit. Your favorite. I like that pose. They look like they're about to pounce on you. For hugs. I wouldn't either. Especially since it looks like their pincers are very sharp. Yeah, you can see the man is already going up. But this is what I meant. They're keeping their toes pretty hard in this game, so you can't really let up. Yeah. I guess we'll see if this lasts long enough. Finally, somebody can hit harder. I don't remember how you get past this. Is there a secret passage? Oh, there. Gotta raid those loot. Like Orange would say, leave no chest unopened. Now that is disgusting. I'm noticing that on your wall. I've seen house centipedes before, and they suck. A helmet. Potions. Well, I think Soul's taking the most hits right now, so I'll give it to him. Quick, hide! How did they not see them? Tell me, Aegis, how went your first journey? I'm happy it was a fruitful one, but your majesty. Yes, my boy? Now you can hear the king and
It
Carchinians
really is the
king. Yeah. My boy. Your majesty really called me here to inquire me about the expedition? You always did have a marvelous sixth sense. Then let me get straight to the point. The oracles tell me that there is something amiss at the Crystal Temple. Amiss, Your Grace? Small though our kingdom is, we stand on equal footing with Avalon thanks to the crystal. But that means there are many who seek its power for their own ends. With due respect, Lux is surrounded by dense forests, and the temple is protected by mountains. And with the Empire's new checkpoint, we should have nothing to fear. You dare ignore the Oracle's warnings? Of course not. With your leave, I will go investigate the issue right away. I knew my trust in you was well placed, lad. You should have said my boy again. Then you will need a squad of soldiers to accompany you. That will not be necessary. Playtime's over. Come on out. That's what we're trying to crash on your stream. Like, how'd you know we were here?
See your ears.
Candy just pointing at them. Like, did you not think to lower those? What is the meaning of this? Aegis, explain yourself. These are my apprentices, Sol and Glaive, as well as my sister, Diana. You mean to say that you would bring them with you to the Crystal Temple? If your majesty would allow it. Awesome. Sol, speak with reverence in the presence of his majesty. Then you gotta say what's for dinner. I shall grant your request, Aegis. Your majesty, you mean to send these untrained children in a place of proven soldiers? If our kingdom's top swordsman places his trust in them, then so shall I. But do not underestimate the bonds of friendship. I have spoken. It's like if, Yugi was the king, or Sora. Yes, your majesty. Aegis and companions, I hereby charge you with the investigation of the Crystal Temple. Remember to be on your guard, as the path through the northern cave is fraught with peril. Yes, sir. Understood. And now we have the beefy boy again.
For how much longer though?
Well, we kind of need him, because as you see, our resources are quite low this early in the game. Okay, I was trying to see if there was...
Oh, mages.
Mm-hmm. And I will talk to them. The crystal is our great protector. The crystal is more than just a symbol. Its mere presence commands the respect of Avalon. Any ill fate that befalls the crystal also spells the end of us mages. Oops. Did you know that without the crystal, we mages would be naught but rogue scholars? I guess they're trying to say that the magic comes from the crystal.
Is that accurate to the lore?
Gotta have the lore. Sir Aegis, will you do the honor of a duel when you return? A duel. all manners of monsters make their home in the cave to the north. And he's not wrong. I think they're gonna start hitting even harder, so gonna have to make sure I get them equipped before I go. Yeah, he's even got better equipment starting out, so he's pretty much your character to lean on in the beginning. Alright. Oh wait, weapons. Oh, yeah, that's a thing. Okay, and now all we gotta do is all sleep in the same bed. Yeah, we should be ready to go. Oh, wrong house. Okay, so I also gotta save. You can only save at save points or on the overworld, just like the old ones. Make multiple. Took it like a champ, just stood there. So His Majesty really sent you striplings, is that how you pronounce that? Striplings? Off to the Crystal Temple. Keep your eye out for danger along the way. I don't think I've ever heard that word before. I'm not sure what that means.
Google time.
Let's see the cave music while I Google. Oh, a young man. I guess I mean like inexperienced.
Yeah.
Definitely can imagine Grace sneaking around to this. He's gonna pilfer your wallet, Mr. Cat. Your T-Fund's gonna go bye-bye.
It's under lock and key. No way of getting that.
And if he does, pick the lock with his tail.
You probably would.
Soundtrack in this game is really good, though. And I don't think somebody's uploaded all the tracks, just like some of the key ones. It sounds like we're sneaking around on the Christmas night. He's gonna go steal the presents like some kind of Grinch. To go this way or to go that way?
Cobble.
Cobble.
Yeah. That's what that thing was called.
They definitely need them gains. A sacred candle. I don't remember what that does. Oh, curse status. Okay. There's a lot of like status specific items like you'd expect. Every time Diana swings her staff, I'm just wondering if like the hammers would sound like that if she would have blocked somebody with it. It sounds like somebody's like blocking somebody with a wine glass.
A glass house.
Yeah, dink. I guess if your hammer was made of glass,
Just
like that. See, dink. It looks like it's made of wood, but I guess maybe it's not. Maiden's Kiss.
Sound from, I forgot which game it was. One of the other games. Where it actually is like a bonk sound. It's more realistic.
Oh, I think it was when I was playing Final Fantasy 2.
Maybe.
Yeah, clank. Or maybe you're hitting them right in the armor.
What armor? It's a frog.
Armored frog. It's always a tough choice between using magic or using items, but they're both like limited resources. One can just be restored with tents, and the other can't. Snake. Snake. Just trying to see what was down here before I... Ah, there was another chest. Oh, and there was a chest at the beginning. Of course there was. I should have gone that way. I will. You could use the EXP anyway. Oh, you can't cross them. Okay. Facing the wrong way, boys. What happened?
Nothing.
Okay, more levels. Good. I guess the thing you should do when you first enter a place is go right. It's usually where the chests are. Is that what she's wearing right now? It is. Oh well.
Something to sell.
Exactly. I was like, it's still money. Actually, you know what? Since I'm gonna have to take the long way back anyway, since I gained some levels, I'll rest up and then come back. Wood eyes? Did they just mean Trent? The pose they were making was like, come at me, bro. Okay, but with this, we'll have Diana will have a lot more magic to use, so this should help us out. Alright, okay, so then. It seems like you walk fast on the overworld. Is it just me? Just got places to be, and then we're in a cave. Like, we can take our time.
Wouldn't want to tread.
Could you imagine these flowers making your front yard?
No. No way.
Cultivating, what is it? Measures against trespassers. It's like, I'm just the mailman. Disarm your plants. Jeez, guys, just hit it. It's not that hard. Okay, so now we just go straight for the stairs.
BRB.
Dan is faster than all. That's surprising. Okay. Oh, another choice. Left this time? Oh, that was a good choice. A dagger, which is probably weaker than anything everybody's using. Yeah. Is something wrong with my screen? Hell? No. Hang on. Oh, I see, Hang on, let me see what happens. I didn't change anything. Hang on.
I'm back.
Welcome. The stream had messed up a bit. But why? Oh, did it just crash?
Oh. It did on Discord, yeah.
Well, ain't that a shame. Like, it like disappeared off of, Yeah, I can see you guys can't see it. Hang on. Like, the whole thing crashed. Just the BlueStacks. Okay, so now, let me go back to OBS. Can you guys see it now? Yeah, you should be able to. Shoot, I didn't save either. Well, at least now I know to go right first. I wonder why it did that, though. That was weird.
Oh, you're not streaming on Discord, by the way.
Oh, let me change that. Like, it just went black on YouTube all of a sudden, but that was weird, and that's when I crashed. But it was working fine before it there. Okay, so go right first, and then we'll get the chest. And we can stay in the cave this time. The goblin's nose is always been so pointy, like you could use them as a knife. Just schnoz. Yeah, they don't work. Exactly. Schnoz to him. Alright. Oh, he has red net. I didn't notice that until now. So he might also be able to heal then, I'm guessing. Let me see what he already has access to.
Red magic.
Oh yeah, he already, yeah. So he can also help heal and stuff. Good. Then we have plenty of resources. Now we're the ones facing the wrong way. Oh, great. It's like he's giving him the middle finger when he's casting. The boy.
Which boy?
Which boy? Is it Cobalt? If Cobalt is giving you the finger, is it the boy giving the boy?
Yeah. Boy squared.
Boy squared. Alright, so left's here, because that's where the chest actually is. And this one is where it crashed, but it's fine. I didn't lose too much progress. Oh. Oh, that puts you to sleep.
Like
It is
breathing
funny.
into a paper bag like really fast.
It does. It's like hyperventilating like SpongeBob. Wow, that was like 2 steps. Come on, game. Is anybody else? Oh, I guess he's hurt. Shoes? I think, will that increase somebody's speed? Oh, it does. Good. So, faster turns. You know, speed isn't
Yeah.
useless in this kind of battle system with the active time battle. That's what I like about it. Because, you know, other games, it's really just who goes first, but that's it. Actually, you know what? I think I changed my mind. I want to give them to Diana so she can put out faster heals.
Small move.
3D chess. Alright, so up or down? Let me see this way first. Okay, this was right. Selling fodder. Nothing up there. Finally. I was exactly going to use one of these. Okay. This looks like a boss fight. Well, you know, fight, air quotes. Who are you?
Just appear right now.
Fight now, talk later. Oh, here's the boss music, by the way. I think you might like it. Oh wow, that hurts. He didn't get to use his focus attack. Oh well.
He's talking.
Luck must be on my side for you to have come when you did. He really didn't need us at all. All he had to do was keep casting Blizzard. Just who are you, Pops? If he said that to a fan. I am Elgo, a wandering prophet. A prophet, you say? Sounds like just like what a snake after a crystal would say. More importantly, who are you young ones? Luxian sent to examine the recent disturbances. So the crystal is nearby. These people may be just the ones. Pardon? Nothing of concern, my child. I too came here after sensing anomalies within the crystal's auras. Let us travel together then. I would be most grateful. This isn't about your safety. It's just keeping a close eye on you. I understand. Now we have another member to carry us. Yay. But he's not.
Slots filled up.
Yep.
I think.
So this game, actually a little bit of a spoiler, but this game does the same thing Final Fantasy II does, which is the fifth final slot down here tends to be rotating for whoever the guest character is for the next segment. But you know.
Oh, I see.
So like he's not a permanent member at all, but the first four are. That's not to say he's not important. It's just more so You don't need to worry about investing too many resources into him. In fact, I don't even think you can remove his equipment. Oh, you can't. Never mind. I take it back.
Oh.
Some games, like with the guest party members, don't let you do that.
Well, if you can steal all those items before
Yeah, you can. In fact, you can use that to break some of these games. Final Fantasy Tactics, for example. You can. There's a point in the game where one of the characters will actually become an enemy of yours. But if you take off his equipment before that happens, you just completely neutralize. It's really funny. Or give him a really weak weapon. Because sometimes the fist may be stronger than a dagger or something. The fist might be stronger, so you just give him a dagger or something. It can barely do anything. It's really funny. I think that's why some games just prevent you from doing that. So like, we don't want you to cheese it. Cheesed. Another tint that I just used. Alright. Moogle? Oh, that's new. I see a shopkeep. What's going on here? Welcome to the Traveling Moogle Emporium. Can Ma get you any goodies? Is this like the same stuff that's in the village? I think it is. Actually, you know what? Didn't he have... Hers is just a regular staff. And his is an oak staff. Yeah, I might trade that out. Just in case he does leave, she can have the better one. So they are doing a come at me bro pose because they can just grab you with the arms. I like this music too. Who is the villain in this game? That is a complicated answer. You'll start unraveling bits and pieces about who that is as you play through the chapters. seems just a little bit relaxing, but also has a bit of mystery about it. God, that didn't take long. Oh, great. Actually, now might be a good time to use one of these potions, since it heals 100.
What?
Did you say something?
No, I just cleared my throat.
Oh. Doles. Hallberg. Is that an armor piece? Yeah, it was. Good old brown. Well, I guess it depends on the game, because it kind of looks like a light reddish brown sometimes too. Feathered cap. That sounds like a Diana piece. Sure is. Money! Gray's gonna get him.
Yeah.
And then get cursed immediately. Yeah. Is that a permanent status? No, it's not. Okay. Oh, okay. Literally nothing. Wait, actually. What's the difference between a Hallberg and bronze armor? Oh, it's like light bronze armor, I see.
Why is bronze armor not bronze? It looks the same as leather.
Well, it's like they have a light armor category. So the light armor category looks like those vests. That's like a vest. And then the heavy armor looks like the plate mail. Because, you know, the heavy armor also reduces your evasion. But, you know, if they're taking a lot of hits, it doesn't really matter. They need the big defense. I think we had a bronze helmet before, right? Oh no, never mind.
Bronze.
Bronze. A bronzino, which is just a fish. I always wondered why they called it that. It's a bronzino. A very fancy room just to put a single potion in there. Oh. Can you walk behind these? Yeah, you can. Okay, chest over there, room, and stairs over there. A pointy hat?
What kind? Oh, what kind?
I can't tell if I should give this to him or her. I mean, I know he's a guest party member and all, but... Oh, that's actually better than that. Okay. Here it is.
Well,
a tent. It's me!
why hide in a chest hole?
So I could surprise you. Did it work?
Yeah.
Consider me shook. You know, I always hear that. It makes me laugh. A metal claw?
Is that a weapon?
Sure is. Guess might as well give him an upgrade. Indeed. Cool. Big, meaty claws. Rod the bunny. Indeed, Xavier. I'm happy to give you guys hugs the moment I pop out of the chest. Looks like it's about boss time. Let's go in prepared. Something's wrong with this water here. You can see, like, the individual seams with each tile. They didn't connect these properly. Can you see them?
Oh yeah, you can actually.
I was like, wait a minute, something looks off, and now I see what it is. Well then, they done screwed up.
Mm-hmm. It's just that though, I can't really see it anywhere else.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the tiles, like the floor tiles, kind of hide it well, because, you know.
Yeah, because they're like bricks.
Speen.
It's the Sims gym.
The Sims gym. Very special room. Nothing seems out of place. Sir Elgo, you mentioned that you also perceived something was amiss. Well, I did, but the soft reverberations have ceased. So does it mean everything is found now, right? We can only hope so. What's going on? The crystal! Get back!
The crystal!
Exactly. I can hear it crying out. It's the beast, the crystal's guardian? Wait, we're on your side. What's it doing to the crystal? No, this cannot be. It's going to shatter. We have to stop it. And now Danny gets to rock up to the boss stage again. He might be better off just attacking, actually. Let's see if he can use his stacked focuses this time. Man, it's hitting hard. Does it stack? I don't remember. Oh, it seems to have helped anyway. Oh, now it's fading. I see that now. So it does have a lifeline. Alright. Yikes. The crystal! No! Also, look at the Elgo down there. It looks like he's holding his hat down in shame. Like, don't look at me, I'm hideous. My harp. Hey, Matoya, I'm paying good money for this dance. Unfortunately, honey, your dance is gonna have to wait. If we could just say that to Orange. Looks like you'll be getting quite the spectacle here. My beloved Argy, you're finally awake. Gotcha. Finally given up, Janai? Not on your life. You gentlemen will be enjoying the thrill of the hunt a little while longer. That's what you think. Watch where you're going, fool. I wonder if you said like baka in Japanese.
Probably.
Sorry about that.
Those things on the roofs look like R2-D2 heads.
They do. I don't even know what those are called, but I remember there's like a structural thing. That was not my problem. Guess he's drunk. I cannot do a drunk impression. The crystal. It's cracking. More trouble on the way. Too easy. What are you talking about? The crystal is ours. Fate itself brought together those whose lives were filled with hope, and those whose duty sent them back from harsh north. As they locked eyes, the crystal shed forth an immense light, filled the land, drowning everything in silence. And then the world was sundered into light and darkness. It usually happens in Final Fantasy games. They reach a certain point where it just gives you the logo of the title. But yeah, that's the end of chapter 1. So once you get to the next chapters, I think it lets you start playing with the job system. But you know, when they first start out, they keep it simple by having you have assigned roles. Master Sid, we are about to arrive in Harmonia. Harmonia, what an ironic name for such a cold, desolate place. Troops, prepare for landing. It's time to pick up those wounds. Yes, sir. It's snowing again. Good old sneer. Snare.
Reckoning.
Can't you, like, at least knock first? Now that is also an orange line.
Well, yeah.
Because he's, like, eating pizza, and we caught him eating pizza. Time for work. Well, I don't start until noon, so if you don't pay me overtime, I'm gonna file a complaint with the guild. It's a high time someone made you pay for that attitude. Enough. Injure her and she'll be worth less than a flea-ridden mongrel. What's your name, girl? A young woman trapped in the cold Northlands has a quick wit but can be a bit flighty. I forgot what that means. Flighty. Alba is her default name. Alba, common enough, I suppose. Is it really? Have you heard of anybody named Alba?
Alba. No. It's fickle and irresponsible, by the way.
Oh. Yeah, you saw how aloof she was. Listen here, pal. Oh, she's going gray mode. I'll have you know that I'm anything but common. Also gray. I ain't your average mouse, pal. How dare you talk back to Master Sid? And who's that sleeping over there? Wake up, Ka. This one looks dependable. Name? Answer when Master Sid addresses you. A young man held in Harmonia, lost his parents in the war. A man of few words and no emotion. And his default name is Notch. Do you see the pattern we've got going on so far? Where you have Soul with the other guys, and then you have Not with this guy? Soul means sunlight and something. I forgot, it's like Latin or something. And then Nacht is German for night.
Yeah, I knew that, actually.
I understand there is one more. Where's your brother, woman? Beats me. Knowing him, probably off into building a snowman or something. Cue the Frozen song. I mean, this came out around that time, so I wouldn't be surprised if that's what they were referencing. No, nothing yet. At least just not as far as I can tell. Someone's coming. I will contact you again soon. Here's our straggler. You better not make any more trouble for me. And what's your name? Alba's twin, the exact opposite of his sister. He seems to be holding a secret. Yeah. His name's Dusk.
For a second, I thought his name was going to be like her name backwards.
What would that be? Alba and then Abla?
Yeah.
Abla. Do you have need of me?
Abla.
Master Sid has a new task for you. Me? You mean us? Our work here is complete. You'll be briefed onward. Now march. And then you just start with the second party. But you see they already start ahead.
Yeah, of course.
And you can also kind of see their roles. So like she's basically the well, she's kind of balanced actually. Look at their stats. And then Dusk is, well, obviously also balanced. I think they're all balanced when they're jobless. Well, except him.
Oh, no, he is.
He's clearly
Speed.
like the physical kind, or like a ninja type even. Because he's got high speed and like I think he's got
accuracy.
Yep. But no weapons, so yeah. Are we fated to spend the rest of our lives as common slaves? Go away. They'll whip us if we think we aren't working. You should feel honored to be putting your skills to use for the Empire. You think you can escape from the icy prison that is Harmonia? They treat us like animals, working us to the bone until we're no longer of any use. No matter what they do to me, I'll never give up hope. Two of my friends succumbed to the hard labor today. My time may be just around the corner. He's so exhausted he might as well be dead. They finally released me from the day's toils. Now please, just let me rest. They forced me from my... What'd you say?
Oh, him. That might be me very soon.
Yeah, I don't blame you. They forced me to my home from a capital, taking what I held dear. I would give anything to have my old life back. Yeah, that's usually how it goes, you know? You never really know what you have until it's gone. Just a quick nap, I beg of you. Don't worry, I was going to be stopping soon anyway. I just wanted to, like, go through this town and then save on the world map. That way we have all the mop. Curse the Empire, making us youngins do hard labor. To think, if only I were a bit younger myself, I could do something about it. These poor dears. If the Empire would just set the children free, then I would feel my suffering wasn't in vain. They killed my daddy. I know Papa will rescue me. He's big and strong. Nothing in there. Some still dare stand against the Empire, but not for long. So you're the three chosen ones. Master Sid's got high hopes for you. You know, honestly, this kind of music sounds like it's something that would fit in Doctor Who. Like when something sad's about to happen. Huh? Or like, you know, some revelation, like, oh, they're actually like evil or something.
I could hear it.
Sid's airship gives us complete control of the skies and soon everything below them as well. Looks like you common gutter trash are lucky enough to ride the airship. I bet you want to know where you'll be headed. It's only a matter of time before the entire world falls to the Empire. Even if my wife and I were to escape Harmonia, there's no place where we could return. Same thing as before.
Is it frozen?
No, I was just letting you hear the music.
Oh, oh, the airship was parked.
Mm-hmm.
I was wondering why it wasn't spinning.
Why isn't it spinning to it? Very somber overall theme.
Mm-hmm. Suppose it fits.
Did you get this dramatic difference? Come. Not in the first date, sir. Wait here. Oh dear, whatever did they do to you? An uncanny young woman held prisoner on the airship. She is both quiet and elegant. And her default name is Sarah. Oh, I can move. I was expecting something else to happen. Why do you suppose they chose us? A bit too cramped for my taste, but at least it's warm. Those are quite the grievous wounds. Are you certain you're alright? Leaving Harmonia is something only useless could dream of. What do you mean, where are we going? You'll know when the time is coming. Where do you think you're going? Great. It's time. So where exactly are we going? Some kind of imperial resort complete with bathhouses and beaches? I've always loved Alba this game. She's just so on her own world. Perhaps. Assuming that you win your freedom by succeeding in your mission, of course. And that will not be easy, will it? Far from it. You might say your very lives are at stake. We're unarmed. Obviously, that will not do. Here, equipment. You're about to land. Get yourselves ready. There's a temple just beyond the northern mountains. Your mark is in there. So this is the part where Alba and friends find the forbidden chisel in the Temple of Doom. Something like that. You cannot possibly mean for us to steal the crystal from Lux. And what, pray tell, would you know about this? I thought the Empire had an alliance with Lux. I'm the one asking the questions here. Why? Why what? Why us? Well, unfortunately, it wasn't my decision. You better be fully prepared for this. He's basically a shopkeep, so he's gonna take your money. You just use this when you need to heal. They actually... Oh, they did. Okay. So yeah, what they come equipped with it basically kind of gives you their rules. They're both like black mage style. Oh wait, no, he's the healer. So like mind is used for healing magic. She's the black mage because int is used for black magic.
Right.
But yeah, I'll stop here. I just wanted to see, go through all that so we could just be at the right place as soon as we start. What do you think so far?
Very fun looking.
Oh yeah,
They usually...
the job system will really open up once we get past this chapter, where you'll see like the mix and match is just like Final Fantasy V. The only thing that I don't like about this, it does everything better than Final Fantasy V with the system, except for one thing, and that was with Final Fantasy V. As you master all the other classes, the base class, this jobless as it says here, the base class ends up becoming the best class because it gets all of the innate abilities from the master classes that you have. So like for example, the monk class, its innate ability is counter, right? So when you master the monk class, the base class will also be able to counter. And so you just do that to all the jobs, and by the end of the game, the base class becomes the best class. This game doesn't do that. So I'm like, but why? Like, that was a really good incentive to master them all. But now you're just kind of forced to stay into one of the roles. But you can still mix and match the abilities, so I kept that. But it's just annoying that they didn't make the best class the best one, so you don't have to keep track of them all at the end. Weird. It's like 2 steps forward and everything else, but 1 step back in that regard. Yeah. But it's whatever. It's still fun. But more whenever we do this again. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day on YouTube too. Take care.
Take care, guys.
It's actually a bit of a long game, but